Hey everyone, so now that the contest season is winding up, we thought it'd be helpful to go over some of the opportunities available to Canadian students in physics and introduce the contests for the season. So in total, there are 5 that we'll be introducing, and in chronological order, they are the Physics Bowl, the CAP, the CAO, the SIN, and the OAPT. So first up is the Physics Bowl. Now, the Physics Bowl is a 45-minute timed 40-question multiple choice test that is taken by approximately 10,000 students annually. It's organized by the American Association of Physics Teachers, so it is an American exam, but it is also written by students from all over the world. It's a great entry-level contest, and it consists of a majority of standard problems, but you also may encounter some more difficult ones as you do the past papers. So the exam questions are based on topics and concepts covered in a typical high school physics course. So you have your mechanics, electricity and magnetism, optics, and thermodynamics. The thing about the Physics Bowl is that their students may choose to compete in 2 divisions, 1 and 2. Division 1 is for first-year physics students, while Division 2 is for second-year physics students and above. So there are 50 questions in total. Division 1 takes the first 40 questions, while Division 2 is assigned the last 40 questions. There's no penalty for wrong answers, and you can visit their website for past papers to practice. Now, for the registration process of the Physics Bowl, you can register through your day school or at a testing center, and the registration deadline is February 21st, 2022. So make sure your school or testing center has registered for the Physics Bowl before this date. Now, the actual contest will take place between March 23rd and April 15th, 2022. And your school or testing center may choose a date during this period to take the test. So check with your contest manager to see exactly which date you'll be taking this exam.
Without a doubt, the CAP exam is the most important physics contest in Canada. And not only is it the most recognized, but it's also used to select team members for Canada's Eiffel team. So in other words, that's the International Physics Olympiad. The structure of the CAP is it's a 3-hour exam, and the questions are based on topics in a calculus-based physics course. So it's a little bit above the level of a high school course, because you do need knowledge of physics, of calculus. It covers topics such as mechanics, E&M, optics, waves, thermodynamics, relativity, and so on. Now there's 2 sections to the CAP. The first section is a multiple choice section with 25 questions. There's no penalty for wrong answers, and that's worth 40% of your mark. The second section consists of 3 long answer questions where you do have to show your full solution, and that's worth 60% of your mark. And the top 5 scorers on the CAP are selected for the Eiffel team. As for the registration process, it has to be done through your day school, as outside testing centers aren't allowed to host it. So if you're not sure if your school hosts it, then please talk to your physics teacher or your physics department head. And the date this year, it's being tentatively scheduled for early April, and we'll be posting more announcements as that becomes available.
Now, the third contest we want to introduce is the Canadian Astronomy Olympiad, or the CAO. And this contest is the team selection test for Canada's IOAA team, or in other words, the International Olympiad on Astronomy and Astrophysics. So it's a great opportunity if you're interested in astrophysics or astronomy and looking to further expand upon this interest and perhaps maybe even represent Canada at the international level. The questions are posted on the website annually, and that's just www.astroclub.ca in the spring. And competitors are given approximately 1 month to write and send their solutions in. The content is based on the IOAA syllabus. So it'll cover things like astrophysics, coordinate systems, instrumentation, and stellar systems. And all the questions are long answers, so they require full solutions to earn full marks. This year, there may also be a second proctored round for the final team selection, which is unlike previous years, but we'll keep an eye on that and keep you guys updated. You can visit their website for past papers, and for the registration process, it's very easy. You don't need to register. You just complete the problems on the website, and you can email your solutions to info@astroclub.ca. Now, the date of this contest will vary. The problems may be released as early as March to maybe even May. So regularly check the website so you can get a head start on the problems.
Moving on to the Sir Isaac Newton exam, it's hosted by the University of Waterloo, and it's an intermediate level physics contest. That's 2 hours and has 12 multiple choice questions worth 4 marks each. The content of the contest is focused on classical mechanics, so it doesn't include topics such as E&M, thermodynamics, and so on. For each question, you get 0 marks for a blank answer and -1 for a wrong answer because they want to discourage guessing. Now, after you finish the contest, you can submit your full solutions to each problem and get your contest supervisor to send it in, and that can potentially boost your mark. So each good solution is an additional 4 points, resulting in a total mark of 96. The top 50 scorers on the Sir Isaac Newton exam are recognized, and they actually receive a book prize. As for the registration process, you can register through your day school or an outside testing center, and the date is to be determined, but it's usually held in early May.
Finally, last but not least, is the OAPT. So the OAPT contest is a multiple choice physics contest intended for grade 11 physics students or students in their first year learning physics. Grade 12s may also compete in this competition, but they do so in a separate division. So the test is held annually and is sponsored by the Faculty of Applied Science and Engineering at the University of Toronto. And the content is based on the grade 11 Ontario physics curriculum. So it's very entry level. It's probably the easiest contest out of the 5 that we've introduced this season. And the problems will mostly be based on mechanics, electricity, and optics at a very preliminary level. In terms of the structure, there are 30 multiple choice questions. There's no penalty for wrong answers, and you get 60 minutes in total. So that means 2 minutes for each question. For the registration process, you'll have to register through your day school. So you have to talk to your physics teacher or physics department head to ensure your school is registered for this test. If you're not in Ontario, you may also take the test, but you have to register as a visitor. And once you've registered, you can access past papers to practice. Now, the date of this contest is tentatively scheduled for May 25th, 2022.
That wraps up our introduction to the physics contest happening this year. Regardless of your skill level or your knowledge in physics, you should always participate in as many contests as you can, since it's one of the fastest ways you can improve, because writing contests will not only improve your test-taking skills, but it will also improve your time management, and you'll automatically get better as you do more contests and get used to the style of questions. So thank you for listening to our presentation today, and we want to wish you good luck with all of the contests happening this year.
And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us at PhysCanada on Instagram or send us an email at canphysoc@gmail.com, and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions or concerns. Bye, everyone.